Stop everything you are doing and look closer at one of the most improbable careers in modern sports history. Imagine a pitching machine that not only maintains peak efficiency, but somehow gets better after burning through millions of high-stress compressions. This isn't science fiction. This is the reality of Justin Verlander, a man who cracked the code of athletic mortality and redefined what peak performance means in your late 30s. We're talking about a phenomenon, a competitive vortex who stood on a mound and stared down Father Time, only to send him packing with a 100 miles per hour fastball. How'd he do it? Why? In a sport defined by relentless decline, did JV become the exception who proved that elite durability isn't just about luck, but a terrifying singularity of will and mechanical perfection? Dive in, because the answers will completely shatter your assumptions about baseball biology. How often do we see pitchers flame out? Their arms are ticking time bombs, usually exploding around age 32, leaving behind a crater of diminished velocity and mounting injury reports. So how did a flamethrower like Verlander, whose early career relied heavily on terrifying heat, manage to sustain, and sometimes surpass, his prime numbers deep into his fourth decade? Was it relentless modernization, an almost surgical commitment to biomechanical efficiency, or something far more ancient and terrifying lurking beneath that stoic, intense demeanor? Think about the physical toll. 3 no-hitters spanning 13 years, throwing nearly 3,500 innings against the greatest hitters in the world. He didn't just survive, he dominated, claiming Cy Young trophies in his 20s and returning a decade later to claim them again. A feat suggesting less a human athlete and more a self-upgrading military drone built specifically for pitching excellence. What happens when a power pitcher encounters the inevitable truth that the 100 miles per hour fastball won't always be there on demand? Most guys lose their edge, transitioning into finesse pitchers or riding off into the sunset. But Verlander? He evolved, transforming his repertoire like a master craftsman refining his tools, leaning into one of the nastiest curveballs of his era while simultaneously maintaining a heat that bordered on miraculous. Think less adaptation and more metamorphosis. This leads to an astonishing revelation. During his second Cy Young Award season with the Astros in 2019, Verlander's highest four-seam spin rate was actually higher than it was during his first Cy Young campaign in 2011, demonstrating a reverse aging effect on core pitch components. This willingness to completely re-engineer his approach, blending brute velocity with surgical control and the deadly changeup, ensured his prolonged reign. He didn't just throw the ball. He conducted a devastating symphony of movement and speed. Could the real secret to Verlander's longevity be his almost supernatural, perhaps even slightly unsettling, competitive rage? Look into his eyes on the mound. That's not just focus. That's the absolute refusal to fail, the kind of intensity that makes opposing batters feel like intruders in his domain. Is it possible that sheer, unadulterated willpower can physically override the decay processes coded into human DNA? Consider the pressure of the playoff stage. Many aces wilt under the October spotlight, but Verlander consistently delivered some of the most crucial performances in Astros playoff history, solidifying his reputation as a big-game beast. One crucial detail often overlooked is that Verlander's recovery and training regimen became so data-driven and individualized late in his career that team doctors nicknamed his annual physical report the operating manual, highlighting his relentless pursuit of marginal physical gains. He treated his body as an enterprise, maximizing every variable. Now, let's explore the core question that truly defines his impact. Is Justin Verlander the last of the truly great, high-volume workhorses we will ever see in Major League Baseball? Modern pitching development emphasizes lower innings counts, high-velocity bursts, and specialized utilization, often resulting in shorter, fiery careers punctuated by frequent arm trouble. Yet Verlander stands as a towering counterargument, a man who logged deep starts consistently and accumulated wins with staggering speed. His sustained elite status forced the industry to constantly reevaluate its assumptions about pitcher mechanics. It must be noted that Verlander's ability to maintain high velocity late in his career was partially credited to his transition to a highly specific, customized throwing program introduced by his brother, Ben Verlander, focusing on shoulder stabilization and lower half torque adjustments. Furthermore, in 2018, Verlander became the oldest pitcher in MLB history to clock a pitch above 100 miles per hour after the All-Star break, a stunning testament to his unyielding power. We're not talking about a soft-tossing veteran. We're talking about an athletic freak defying every known statistical probability. The most surprising and almost eerie fact about Justin Verlander is that after undergoing Tommy John surgery and missing the entire 2021 season, a procedure that is often the career-ending knell for older pitchers, he returned in 2022 at age 39. Not just recovered, but arguably better, posting a sub-2.00 ERA and claiming his third Cy Young Award. This shouldn't happen. It flies in the face of physiological decline and athletic precedent. It's the kind of statistical anomaly that makes you wonder if every other aging pitcher wasn't trying hard enough, or if Verlander possesses a biological mechanism the rest of humanity lacks. Did we truly witness the greatest post-surgical renaissance in sports history, or something far stranger? This sustained, impossible dominance cast doubt on the entire foundation of what we thought we knew about athletic aging and professional dedication. Justin Verlander is the embodiment of sustained excellence on the mound, a man who refused to let baseball's inevitable cruelties dictate his career trajectory.